Hello guys, it's Bob Trogglestead and we are back. We are back with another Rule of Redstone. First, I got Mr. Adventure-Lot right here with, actually, not Mr., Sir. Anybody who calls him Mr., he will eat you. But he wants to do some parkour for you guys, show him his skills. He wants you to see his skills! One sec, he's got more skills than that. I know you can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Do this. Yep, jump up there, you got this! Huh. There you go, Adventure-Lot. You can do it! Oh yeah. You ready for this? Sir Adventure-Lot got it down! Okay, so we come over to here. Here's our lesson for today on the Rules of Redstone, episode 2. See, one thing, before I start, one thing that I've noticed is in 1.7.2, Redstone renders in really weird. If you can see that, it's like this weird, like, blob. I don't know. I just don't know. But anyway, let's begin with inputs. Now, there's a lot of inputs to Redstone that'll turn Redstone signals on, which I'll show you. So, first one, the lever. Now how you make this is obviously very easy, like it showed up there. Now this lever can power redstone up to 15 blocks. Just put that back. Now one stone, anywhere, I'll show you that it can be anywhere, gives you a stone button, as you can see here. Now that button, I actually need a block, so let's get some. Okay, here's a block. Well, we might as well keep this dirt. That block, or this button, does the exact same thing as the lever, but the difference is that it stays on and then turns off. This one will stay on until you flip the lever again. Now let's keep that there for an example for this next one, which is the wooden button. Now the wooden button is the same thing, but only with wood. And the difference here is the wooden button actually has a longer pulse. As you can see, it is a lot longer than the normal button. Normal stone button. Problem with that is a lot of people's builds with redstone have stone involved. Like, that looks really weird. Not gonna lie. Yeah, that looks really weird. Huh. I guess that's another thing 1.7.2 changed. Would you look at that? So the next thing we're gonna build or craft is a stone pressure plate. Now this, you can place this down on any full block, and you can stand on it and it'll emit a redstone signal. Now you pick this up with a pickaxe, because now it's gone. But, this wooden pressure plate is the exact same thing, but there's a little bit of difference with this, as you can step on it, it'll do the same thing. If you throw an item on it, it will still light it up. And the stone button only does that with people and mobs standing on it. It does not do it whenever you throw a block. So that is different uses for different items. Now this is the gold weighted pressure plate, or the weighted pressure plate light. Now this one's a little bit different. You can stand on it, it'll emit only one. Now the reason for that is if you throw blocks in multiples of 4, so let's just get 4 dirt, throw that on there. 1, 2, 3, 4. If we throw one more, see, we have a multiple of 4, but it started with 1 block. So we throw one more on there, I guess they changed that. I looked this up on the wiki earlier and it said multiples of 4. That's what gave it more power, but I guess not. That kind of ruins my lesson, but we're going to keep going with it. And this one is just like this weighted one, but only it's high, heavy, and it says it's in multiple of 42. I don't know. The wiki has just proved me wrong before. I don't know if it can prove me wrong again. So, you can stand on it and it'll emit 1. But other than that, it won't go past that unless you have 42 blocks. Then it should go to the second one, according to the wiki, which was wrong in this case. But yes, that's good for maybe you have to hit, like, it's maybe like a race, and you have to hit this button, and then you have to hit 4 other buttons in a certain amount of time. And they'll all like dispense and add to more, and you win. Because time limit would be 5 minutes because items despawn. That's just one example of something that you could do with that. And now let's get to another input device, which which gets a little bit more into redstone than just, you know, the basic machines and machines. I wouldn't even call it machines. I'd say those are the basic inputs that can be done. So this next one is also an input, and it is a redstone torch. Now this is almost always powered, and I'll show you how to unpower it. How you can unpower this bad boy is you can take a lever or a button or any other input device, even another redstone torch, and you can just power the block that it's on and it will turn off, and it inverts the signal or turns the signal off. A lot of people use these. They're called inverters for doors, with piston doors, because you want the pistons to be pushed up, and then when you walk on the pressure plate they'll pull back. Now to be pushed up they need power, so they would use an inverter for that. Well, let's keep that. Okay. Next, we got. Next, we have the repeater. Now, the repeater is very useful and very useful in a lot of things. Why did I get glitches all over the place, man? Glitches. And this is the repeater. I don't know why that. Like, you can see there's item frames. There's item frames. Oh, this one's glitched right here. It's not actually there. Anyway, a repeater, very useful. A repeater can do a couple of things, like you put a lever, but whatever you want the redstone to activate is further than this amount of blocks away where the redstone stops. You can tell because the wire is not glowing like I showed you in the first episode, and then boom, it powers the signal all the way back to that. There's another cool thing with it, which you can right click and it'll add a delay. And that delay will 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks. Once you get up to 10, that's 1 second. So now that delay is very useful when dealing with, like, this will go on, then this will go on. Like like a dispenser. You want a dispenser to maybe shoot an arrow at somebody, and then you want to set them on fire. So you'll have a different dispenser that shoots a fire charge, because maybe they'll run away whenever they get shot, and they'll run right into the fire charge. So you want to delay on that. And then we have the redstone block. Those should have fallen, but they didn't. Come here, come here, come here. Redstone. Now, a redstone block was added fairly recently to the game. From when I'm recording this, at least. So, redstone block, place it, and it powers anything. It'll power, it powers just like any other thing, where it goes a certain length and then stops. But also, it'll go send power this way, send power this way, this way. Heck, it'll even send power underneath of it. Watch this. Boom. Power up there and up here. So it sends power every direction, which most things in the game cannot do. And it actually does not turn off. So it's basically, I'd say it's kind of like a redstone torch, but the only thing is, it can't be turned off. And there's one more thing I'd like to show you. It's with the repeater, and I just wanted the block down so I could use this as an example. Now, normally, without a repeater, you can place wire there and do that, and it won't send power. The power won't go through there. It's only powering the block right there. But it's not right there, so you can't do that. But with a repeater, another added thing you can do... Did I pick up? Nope, it's right there. Another added thing you can do is you can put that repeater there, and it'll actually send through the block and on top. See? Oh, on top too. So it'll send through the block, which is very useful for many things. Such as, there's this thing called... Ooh, it's been a while since I've used that. I don't remember what it's called, to be honest. But, it basically... There's glass that they uses, and repeaters can't push redstone current through glass. So people will put normal blocks and then glass through it, and that's basically, it's called a memory cell. And the pistons will rotate those blocks in a circle, square I guess in Minecraft, but it'd go around in a circle, around, and whenever it hits a glass block, no signal will be put out. So it'll give a different set of signals every time with the chain of blocks. So that is it, guys, for episode 2. What the heck? I'm done with these item frames.